Okay, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Viewpoints or B&E TV Sports. Don't know which one I'm going to title this one, but I know I'm talking about sports predominantly. In this video, I have like enough storage on my iPad for at least 2 or 3 videos. Of course, they're going to go 15 minutes a piece. Let's see what we can get into. So before I do enter into the sports category, let's go into the fact that with music-wise, I just released at least 5 or 6 new songs within the span of 24 hours. Again, shout out to all my sisters. I'm again a big, I want to say, advocate for female support. Again, women's empowerment album. I'm making it. It's pretty much almost done, if it's not completely done now. Huge supporter for women. Huge encourager of women and all the talent, beauty, wisdom that they possess, and all the gifts that they possess, and everything they're going to do with their future, and so forth and so forth. So, that being said, I released songs Courageous Cali 5. That song was recorded probably like 2 or 3 years ago. As I'm scrolling through my iPad, that was recorded like 2 or 3 years ago. Dedicated to one of my college friends now, who's in college. She was in at Nice when that was recorded, but she's in college now. Shout out to her, and that was her nickname that I gave her back in my freshman year, her sophomore year. Courageous Cali, and like I said, recorded 2 or 3 years ago, so that's why the quality of it was never as good as I wanted it to be, or at least hearing it now is not, hearing it yesterday when I finally put the beat to it, I'm like, the quality isn't where I want it to be, but it matches with, but it goes with the flow of the beat. You gotta realize some of these songs, the flow is not what I want, but it matches, but the flow matches the beat though. The flow goes with the beat. And if not entirely, it goes with it and good enough for me to be like, okay, let me just ship this thing out and put it as a part of one of my albums. So Courageous Cali 5, that's out there. Freedom, my sisters, my little sisters, fans of fashion, both non-bass version and the finished version, which is a tribute song to Gwen Berlin, her store, her, I want to say, women's boutique store that she has. She has a location right over here in Nocatee. She has a location in Ponte Vedra Beach. So shout out to her. I made that song for her brand, period. Simple as that, and hopefully we'll see where that song goes eventually. So pretty much every song I released, except for Freedom and the New School Year, pretty much every song I released except for those 2 are part of the Women's Empowerment album. Like I said, the Women's Empowerment album is pretty much done, but I'm probably going to keep adding 2 or 3 more songs just to go ahead and do it, because again, I have a few other tribute songs for a few other, a few other females, a few of my other lady friends, or just a few of my other sisters that I want to get out. So we'll see when it comes to the overall promotion of those songs and, when they get out and stuff like that. But, and shout out to my dear good friend Mackenzie Holmes, who, that was her birthday song that I just dropped. You got to realize that I had already dropped I had already dropped that song without the beat like 3, 4, 5 months ago, but I finally decided I wanted to attach a beat to it, and that's what you get. I overall like the song. The flow overall goes with the beat. I'm 100 with it, but as well, I recorded her 2, 3 other versions of that exact same song. So we'll see when those come out. But I can rest assure you, I'm not going to put 2, 3 other versions of the exact same song on the Women's Empowerment album. But that song, along with Fans of Fashion, not Freedom. Freedom went on Misconceptions, because Freedom is a song where I, again, still shouldn't have even dropped to a certain degree, but I just decided, why not go and drop it, especially considering some of the rhyme schemes, or a lot of the rhyme schemes that you hear within that song. I recorded that again, like, I think 2 years ago, so you got to realize, and then hearing, I definitely recorded that 2 years, 2016 if I'm not mistaken. I recorded that in 2016 if I'm not mistaken. But due to all the different rhyme schemes that I put in that song, and everything that I was talking about when it came to freedom, or when it came to just things, period, I just decided, why not go ahead and drop this song? And yes, if you listen to the song, I didn't put much attention when it comes to actually putting a full beat to it. I just put a bass and just left it to that. I'm okay with that because that song was just a song that I was literally just trying to get off my iPad, and I'm just like, okay, I was just trying to get that song off of the iPad, period, and so forth and so forth. And it sounded good enough with just the bass, so I'm like, okay, let me just get this thing out, and so forth and so forth. So that's on Misconceptions. If anyone doesn't know why I'm making an album titled Misconceptions, the reason why is because, I overall love myself, love my character, love who I am, love who I've grown to be, love who I'm going to continuously keep growing into being, but I can assure you a lot of people still, and I have a lot of friends. God bless all my friends. God bless everybody all across the world, but I can assure you still some of my friends have a few misconceptions, again, about who I am, what I stand for, why I even came back to Nice as a fifth-year senior, and a bunch of other stuff, and why they have misconceptions about my character, my personality, misconceptions about why I care about Nice so much, why I care about St. Johns County so much, why I care about Florida so much, why I care about almost everything which I care about so much, So, Misconceptions album is just somewhat, it's pretty much like Forever Misunderstood Part 2. That's pretty much what the Misconceptions album is. Pretty much like, Forever Misunderstood Part 2, because I'm still going over some things that, again, people have misconceptions about, And Freedom, if you ask me, is a perfect song for an album, titled Misconceptions, because, again, I can't name everything that I spit in that song, but I can assure you I spit enough of good rhyming schemes and a lot of, just good lyricism, period, to where I'm pretty sure, eventually, if not saying it's going to hugely catch on, but again, if it's like saying if you want to hear some of my more diverse, rhyme schemes, you're definitely going to hear it in that song, so forth and so forth. And, yeah, again, huge support of women's rights, women's privileges, huge fan of women, period. I've made plenty of tribute songs to women, such as my song titled I Love Women, and then my song titled, I've made my sisters, my little sisters, all my sisters. I've made plenty of tribute songs for women, period. And I'm once again unashamed about all of this music that I make for the kids, for women, for my sport teams, my school, my county, whoever. I'm beyond blessed and get to even be able to make the music, and I'm very thankful to God that He blesses me with the strength and the wisdom and the creativity to make it and to ship it out there and see, and then overall see the you could say the further growth and development and prosperity of it once it reaches wherever it reaches in a affordable amount of time, so forth and so forth. But yeah, so Courageous Cali, 5, Freedom, My Sisters, My Little Sisters, Fans of Fashion, New School Year, and Mackenzie Holmes. Again, proud of all these songs. I got more coming soon. This is not it for the weekend, not at all. But I can assure you that I'm very proud of them. Hope you all enjoy them. And like I said, some of these songs, you got to realize, some of these songs with the flow that I was spitting, is I didn't like the flow, but I know the flow matched with the beat, so that's why I just went ahead and said, or at least mostly matched with the beat, so that's why I just went ahead and, attached the beat to it and shipped it out there, and we'll see where the further, growth and development of the song goes. Like songs like Mackenzie Holmes' song, I can assure you, at least the way I take it as, I like the flow of it, but I think there's like 3-4 other beats that I could put to it to where it makes where it sounds just as good, if not more good than the version I just dropped. But at the same time, I'm thinking to myself, at least for now, this version works and it matches. So let's go ahead and ship it out there, put it a part of the Women's Empowerment album, and we'll continuously again see where that goes. Then like I said, I was supposed to be talking about some sports too, but again, I think I have enough tape in my iPad to go ahead and do again at least good 2 or 3 videos. I will get on sports because there's so much sporting news, more specifically NFL news to get on. Free agency, trades, draft, so much to get into, to where it almost blows my other predictions of who should go where, who should go here in the NFL draft in April. It kind of blows those predictions straight out of the water, honestly, when it comes to all the predictions that I now have to make, the new predictions I now have to make. But I'm just thankful that I'm being able to, be given the opportunity with what I'm doing right now, filming myself, talking about this stuff to even say it, because, hey, it's just amazing how many takes I have personally on all this stuff that's going on here. But again, shout out, God bless to all the dearly beloved 8th graders at whatever middle school you go to across the country, across the world, because now you're about to enter into the 9th grade as a freshman in high school next year, and I do not know which specific album title will stick for that song that not even song really, it's really like a announcement audio tape of new school year, but I can assure you that I want y'all to listen to that song and then listen to the rest of the album whenever the rest of it drops, because again, shout out, God bless all 8th graders about to head over to whatever high school you're heading over to next year. Wherever you go, I want you all to realize again, you can build a legacy. You can build a great 4-year legacy at whatever high school you go to. But again, I need you, and you need yourself, and your school needs you to again put your best foot forward towards building your beautiful, bright, bold legacy to where again, you do walk out of high school, in the next 4 years being like, thank God for all these 4 years. I accomplished a lot of great success and a lot of great blessings came with it, and now I'm ready to move on to college. I really want all freshmen to realize that the high school you go to, you have the power to make, some great, big, beautiful, God-first things happen that are going to be just tremendous towards, the next generation and the next generation, help inspiring so many other kids, past, present, and future, on where they should be and where they should go, towards accomplishing, again, new hopes, new dreams, new titles, new championships, new crowns. You get the point, Like I say, I make music for the kids. I am beyond blessed to be able to do that. I will never stop making music for you kids. I love it. You all are a part of my everything. I make songs like that, encouraging that exact fact all the time. Shout out, God bless all the Valley Ridge Academy 8th graders who are heading over to Nice next year, and all the Pacetti Bay 8th graders who are heading over to Nice next year, and from any other school that of kids that come over to Nice next year. Even though I'm not going to be there every day whatsoever, because I'm supposed to be graduating very soon this year. If not directly in May, it should be this upcoming 2018 summer. But regardless, I'll try what I can to come back from time to time. If not as a volunteer, because I don't know how long it's gonna. I don't know if they're gonna, if the county is going to permit me to. If they're gonna, permit me to. So, but whether it's a volunteer or a visitor or just coming back during the sporting events, I'll try whatever I can to help check up on y'all, making sure everything's 100. Because again, I'm still the ambassador. It's still my kingdom, still my domain. I still love and care about everybody, and looking out for everybody's further growth and development towards Jesus Christ salvation, better tomorrow for everybody, so forth and so forth. But especially to all the kids that are going to Nice next year, like I say, I really, really do want to be there in class to be able to mentor all of you. But if I'm not, again, I'm gonna create a series titled Mentoring 22 or something like that. I don't know what topics I'm going to be specifically focusing on every day with that video series, but it's going to be something encouraging you all to, like I say, not only chase your dreams, but, just some daily motivation to get you through your day and to, help you think better, help you, I guess you could say think better, breathe better, and, and believe more and believe in your potential to do some great things over the next 4 years of which you attend high school, so forth and so forth. 13 minutes into this. So, yeah, we'll see. I hope to be there for your orientation to give you all a big victory speech towards, ushering you into high school. But whether I am there to do that or not, I wish you all the best, and you're going to accomplish great God's gift success, and so forth and so forth. I guess I'll get into, more of that dialogue in another video. 14 minutes into this. So yeah, I would definitely talk about sports in the next video. So thank you all for listening, viewing, watching, and subscribing thus far. It's me, your boy, the man, NJ, number 2 the city, out. God bless.